All right, let's get it in, guys. Let's get it in. Let's get it in. Can you guys hear me? Can you guys hear me? Hopefully the mic's working. I'm going to know here in a second. You guys should be able to hear me a lot better now. Supposedly this is a nice mic. It's hard to test it without being live, so we're going to test it. Jay, how's the mic? How's the microphone, Jay? What's up, Jay? Jay was first tonight. How's the quality here? Chase, Jay. You guys like it? Is this better? Is this better than before at all, or is it about the same? What's up, Tony? Welcome back. I got a lapel mic, so I'm just trying to see if it's better than with the phone. All right, I'm glad it sounds good. What's up, David? Awesome, awesome. I'm glad. All right, we're going to put on 155, guys, and you guys should be able to hear me no matter where I go in the building. I won't have to yell for you guys to hear me from across the building anymore. So, it's all good, Tylen. Welcome back to the stream. All right, I'm going to grab this 155 for 7 real quick. And then we'll move on. We'll get some work in. We're 2 days out from meet, guys. We're 2 days out from the meet, so. All right, let's get this. Whew. Is that right, Tylen? Whew. We got Jay and BitBoy in here tonight. Look at that. It's all good, Jay. Sometimes that happens. You guys let me know if any weirdness happens with the mic tonight. Deadlift right after bench. We'll think about it. We might go that route. Remember, I've got comp in 2 days, so we don't do any PR work right before comp, David. No, George. We're moving quickly on purpose. This is light work. This is warm up weight at the moment. Warm up weight. We're just getting the blood flowing. Easy money. I'm gonna go grab another plate, guys. All right. I appreciate it, Jay. No, I don't usually rest before meets. All right. Let's add some more weight. Let's add some weight to this side. All right. So we've got 225 on here. Second set. Get warmed up. Yeah, he'll be first on the bottle. Jay's going to be first on the bottle tonight. I'm about to put him on here. Let me get this warm-up set in, Jay. Jay's always a big supporter, so it's appreciated, Jay. Super appreciated. Oh, yeah, there's good stuff, Brandon. Nice, Chase. It's always good to get a little time off. All right, let me grab this real quick, guys. We're just doing singles tonight, guys, because we got comp in 2 days. We're just doing singles tonight. I appreciate it, BitBoy. We're going to add some more weight, guys. I'm going to go grab my marker here in a second, guys. Hey, what's up, Gary? Fort Myers, is that Florida? Is that Florida? Florida? Pretty sure it's Florida, right, guys? I appreciate y'all cleaning up the chat for me. Good stuff. It's good stuff. All right, let me go grab my marker. I'll be right back, guys. You guys will be able to hear me, though. That's the cool part. You guys can hear me no matter where I'm at in the gym now. I've got to remember that. I got to keep that in my brain that you guys can now hear me everywhere, not just on the bench. I don't know what the range on this mic is, though, guys, so we'll find out if it's literally everywhere. This will be 245. We're just warming up. Is Matthew still, I mean, yeah, Matt, you need to calm it down. You need to calm it down, boss. All right, we got Tony, we got Jay, and we got BitBoy to get on here. Let's get this moving. Get everybody's name on here. Tony. Ooh, let me get the end finished. We'll get Jay on here. And let's get BitBoy. BitBoy, let's go. All right, got Tony, Jay, BitBoy. We'll do some artwork here in a second. At some point, I will probably have to put them in storage. They're getting my collection's getting quite large. No, Chase, do your thing. It's no biggie, Chase. All right, let me grab this. 245, we're going to do a quick single. We're going to do a quick single warm up, and then we're going to add some more weight, guys. Nice and easy. Nice and easy. I might try and put my mic over here in a second because I'm worried I'm going to bump into it. So nice. It's always good to make a late night gym trip. All right, let's add some more weight. To add some more weight, we got 2 more warm-up rep, guys, and then we'll start doing our heavier singles after that. We're going to do 265 and 315, finish our warm-up, and then we'll have some heavy singles following that up. But mind you, we got comp in just a few days. We will be doing no flips. The mic is almost too clear. I'm glad. So it's a cool little lapel mic. Check it out. Little lapel mic, guys. So we're going to have to get used to it. But so I tried it in the store earlier, like some trial runs with it, and it blocked out most of the music, but it did catch one bit of music. I'm thinking it was just because it sounded like talking. So I think we'll be able to do streams in areas that have a little bit of background music as long as it's not loud. That was the idea behind the mic. So, all right, let's grab this 265 real quick, guys. Let's grab this 265 real quick. You just got to get out there and do it, Wrinkle. You just got to get out there and exercise. You just got to get out there and exercise. That's all it is. Yeah, you can do it from home. You can do it from home. I've done it from home. I did it from home for a little while. Whenever all the gyms were closed for like a month here during COVID, I worked out from home. I mean, I had some equipment at the house, but I didn't have like a bench or nothing at the house. Let me find some more plates, guys. We need more weight. I'll move some of these out of the way. All right. Put this on. Then we'll grab this other plate. We'll stick another one on. We'll be at 315, guys. 315. Last warm-up rep of the night. Last warm-up rep of the night. Like I said, guys, today and tomorrow are going to be short sessions because we have comp on Saturday. So it's going to be a handful of singles here, handful of heavier weight over on the curl. Everything's going to be a handful of stuff. So is Jacob in the chat? I think Jacob's in the chat. Yeah. I don't know. Have I seen Jacob yet today? Maybe not. What's up, Bryn? What's up, Max? Nice, Bryn. I don't do any cleans, Bryn. I haven't done any cleans. I mean, I've done them, just not like heavy. But I don't do keto personally. I like my carbohydrates. It's all about, you know, calorie count and or being in a calorie deficit to lose weight. You need carbs to help maintain and build good lean muscle. I don't do a lot of push-ups. Well, I do more than I used to because of the stream, but I don't do a lot of push-ups. Spill a little milk, guys. That's all work, Tanner. All right, we're gonna grab this real quick, and then we'll move. We'll put some weight on the bar. All right, guys. 315. Nice little single. Nice little single. Let's get it in. Let's get it in. Yep. Felt good. Felt good. No junk food in my diet at all. No junk food in my diet. Mostly whole grain bread, brown rice, some fruit sugars, things like that. Things like that. Who's fasting? Who's fasting? I don't fast. Yeah, I take 1 day off a week on Sundays. I take 1 day off on Sundays. Sunday's my rest day. Sunday's my rest day. All right, we're gonna add another 10 pounds, guys. I need to find a 5 for each side. Hold on. All the weight's not on the bench, guys. It's all missing. It's all missing. This is 325 now. 325 now. I do a 6-day upper body. 6-day upper body. Pretty much almost a full body daily at this point. But you know. Be Jake from State Farm. I don't have any red polos. I don't have any red polos. I don't use protein powder regularly. I have in the past, and I used what was it? I can't remember the name of it now. I go super clean. I use a whey isolate when I take protein powder, but I don't do it all the time. So I usually only take protein powder. For some reason, I think my diet's going to be tough for that week, like if I'm traveling or something. So. No, I wasn't doing Isopure. I know what you're talking about, but I wasn't doing Isopure. What was it? Ascent. That's what it was. Ascent. The yellow and black bag. That's what I was taking. The last protein I took was Ascent. No, I took C-Bums recently. His isolate. He had an isolate that I took for a little while. That was the last one I took. Was the C-Bum peanut butter one. So, what's up, Anarchy? All right, let's grab this, guys. Let's grab this. Yeah, I take True Athletes pre-workout every night, every day. So 7 days a week, I have a scoop of pre-workout. Just a scoop, one scoop. All right, let's grab this. I used to take 2 scoops on certain days, but I don't do the 2 scoops anymore. Not like back to back usually. It was like I take a scoop and then 2 to 3 hours later, I'd take a second scoop. But I was doing split workouts at that point. So I was doing like half my workout at one point and then half at night because I was working so much. Because we don't want spam in the chat, Wrinkle. That's why. Yeah, I use the same grip in competition. I love narrow grip bench. Yeah, because I don't want spam in my chat. That's why, Wrinkle. I don't need another reason. All right, we're gonna add some more weight, guys. I like to be able to conversate with people, and I can't conversate if you're making all my chat disappear and I have to scroll. All right, we got 330 on here now, guys. 330 on here now. 330 on here now. We're about to do this one, Anthony. It's 330. Are you 5'4", Alex? 300 5'4", 330 5'4"? Is that your body weight to height ratio? All right, let's grab this. Let's grab this. Easy weight, easy weight. We're not doing 400 tonight, no. We got comp on Saturday. I'm also feeling a little low energy. My pre-workout hasn't set in all the way yet. So, all right, let's grab this. Tree turdy, guys. Tree turdy. Let's go. Let's go. So good. So good. I'm glad I could be entertaining. Not typically, Joski, no. What's up, Saeed? Welcome to the chat, boss. So I have a strength focus for me all the time. So I do heavier weights, less reps. I eat a lot. A lot of people are in disbelief about it, but I eat 5,000 calories a day and about 300 grams of protein right now. So when I was maintaining the 75 kilo, for my weight class. So right now I'm 175 and I'm 5'11". When I was maintaining 75 kilo, I was eating around 3,500-ish to 4,000 calories a day. Usually 3,500. So, but we're bulking, so we're eating 5K right now. But I just lift heavier weights progressively. So I'll lift to a certain extent, like 90-95% for a few weeks, and then I'll go for a PR. And then if I don't hit the PR, then I'll go another week going 90-95% of my current PR, hit my current PR again, then go for a new PR. Like I just constantly battle against that higher number, if that makes sense. So that's rough, Chase. That's no good. That's no good at all. Definitely don't want clamps, Jack. Definitely don't want clamps. I don't need a spotter for 315. I don't really need a spotter until I hit about 340. 340 is usually where I grab a spotter. But clamps, no good for the bench. No good for the bench. Not for me. But this is still pretty reasonable weight. This is very doable weight here. We're actually going to probably play around with it a little bit. So, all right, let's go ahead and grab it, guys. Let's go ahead and grab it. No, I'm keeping up with the chat pretty well. I just try and answer everything. I do my best. Yeah, the gym is very, very used to me recording. All right, let's grab this. I think I got all the plates off, didn't I, guys? Did I get all the extras off? I did. All right, we got 315 here. Nice, easy weight. We're gonna do this for a set of. No, we'll do a Larson press. Let's stick to the Larsons. We got competition coming up. Let's not mess around with any sets tonight. All right, Larson press. Ooh, felt good. Felt good. That was 315. So we do a lot of heavy singles here normally, but we're also close to competition day, so we won't be doing any repetition sets. I never do anything over 7. It's all strength focused for me. So I've seen my best results out of heavy singles and sets of 7 to warm up with doubles and triples leading up to those heavy singles. So normally I'll do like 155 for 7, 225 for 3 is my normal gig. And then I'll do 245 single or double, 265 single, 315 single, and then I'll climb all the way up usually to like the mid 300s, so like up to like 350 is my PR at the moment. And then I'll drop back to 315 and I'll do a few reps, either pauses, Larsons, standard reps. I'll do single reps up to 7 times. So yeah, it's the Larson press is a different beast, isn't it? Isn't it, Joski? Why would we ever do that, APM? That sounds like a terrible time. It sounds like a terrible time. The workout khakis, 100%. Because I can, Nick. Because I can. Because I can. I'll tell you what. I've seen so many people walk into the gym fully geared up. I'm talking about they got the full head to toe Under Armour, Nike, Adidas. They're fully kitted. They got everything, man. They got the brand new hat, the brand new shoes, the workout gloves, wrist wraps, and they're ready to go. They've got the sweat rag, the little special one that cools or whatever. They come in and they hit, they do a 10-minute workout and roll out, never come back. It's not about the clothing, boss. It's just about getting in there and doing your work. Get in there and do your work. That's what you got to do. This is optional. Wear what you want to wear. I don't do a lot of mobility work other than what we do on the stream. That's like random mobility work, but all right, let's grab another one of these. I don't plan on throwing any hail bays today. It's also kind of late to throw hail bays around. Hay bales. I'm lifting. I understand what you're saying. Trust me. APM. Still not doing it either way. I have pretty good flexibility. So. Sounds like you're having a good time, APM. This is my work here. I work in the gym. So I work in the gym. I've done outdoor labor. I'm good. I appreciate the offer though. We've talked a couple tips earlier, but we'll talk more about bench tips later on. I bench 6 days a week. Yes, 6 days a week. I can take Sundays off. Yeah, I'm here every night. I don't miss a workout unless it's absolutely necessary. I'll know something's sore. It'll let me know. But even if it's sore, we're just going to work it a little differently until it heals up. So I don't generally get sore. All right. Let's get this real quick, guys. Well, let's get this real quick. All right. This will be rep number 3, I think, on the down. So we'll get a third one of that's rep number 3. So we're gonna do this and then we're gonna curl. Let's get it. Whew. Yeah, we got curls, guys. We got curls next. Remember, we're only about 2 days out from comp, so there's not going to be a lot of volume tonight or tomorrow. It's going to be very little volume. 5 years almost. That's not a bad idea, Brent. Solid. I'll do a lot of protein powder though, Brent. Once in a while I will. Maybe I'll try it after if I ever go back to another jar. At some point I'll have another jar of protein powder. I don't usually do chocolate though. Chocolate's a very hard to change flavor if it's not good. So I shy away from the chocolate protein powder because they're not all great. Some of them are good, some of them are terrible. So I usually go vanilla because if it's bad, I can add something to it and it'll fix it. So I eat a lot of steak. What's up, Jacob? There's Jacob. Someone was asking about you earlier, Jacob. We don't need a spotter for this. We're gonna do a couple more reps of this. I still feel pretty good, so maybe one more. We'll get one more of these. I don't want to overspend today because we got comp on Saturday. I'm trying to control myself. You know I like sitting on the bench, so. That's not necessarily true, NC. That doesn't inhibit growth hormone. Eating before bed can cause weight gain in some people. That's usually what people try and avoid eating in bed for. But obviously bulking, we want to always have calories in our system. That's crazy. I don't know where you work, Chase, but that's crazy work. Yeah, it doesn't inhibit. NC, I'm going to have to disagree with you on this one. I'm certified in nutrition. I went to school for it. It's you're not inhibiting your growth hormone by eating late at night. That's going to be more myth than anything else. I eat every night going to bed. So I eat when I lay in the bed. I had granola cereal in bed last night, a full bowl. So I'm actually 5'11", Alex. I'm actually 5'11", believe it or not. One day we'll get that cell phone guy, the guy that measures everybody in iPhones. You know what I'm talking about? We'll get him to measure me. We're working out right now, Gabriel. We're working out right now. We got another rep here. We'll work out all the way up to comp. No cardio. I don't do any cardio. Not necessarily, NC. I think you're on the right. I see where you're trying to track with that, but that's not quite how it works. I feel like you found a study that may have had a small correlation, but there's correlation with everything if you dig deep enough in studies. So, all right, let's grab this. Oh yeah. We got the khakis on today. These are the lifting khakis. These are the lifting khakis, guys. You know what's funny about that? You guys saying that, reps for Jesus. You guys want to see something funny? Hold on. Here we go. You ready? This is up here already. This has been up here for weeks. Been up there for weeks. All right, here we go. They aren't jeans. They aren't jeans. They aren't jeans. Jeans. The white. Hey, what's up, Revenant? Welcome back. All right. So we're gonna go do our curls now. Sleep and good nutrition, grind. Sleep and good nutrition. That's how we recover. I do pretty well on my recovery times. So, all right, let's move over to curls. We're gonna do cables today, I guess, because we're gonna probably do preacher tomorrow. We do preacher, or we're gonna do cables today. We'll do preacher because we got cable. We'll do cables tomorrow, and that'll lead us into Saturday without too much effort. Too much effort. We're still gonna go heavy, but we definitely have a couple of trolls in the chat. I'm not paying super attention to them. I don't know who is and who isn't. What about the outfits? It's just a polo and some lifting khakis. What's wrong with my outfit? Just a polo and some lifting khakis. Sometimes I will go wide on my squat stance. It's not uncommon for me. All right. No, let's do cables. I kind of want to do cables, actually, guys. Let's do cables. Are you using the cables right now, boss? Go with no. All right. Let's go here. There we go. All right. Let's get set up. You heard trolls, you're back. I'm glad you're back, boss. I don't squat barefoot, no. All right, let's go. We've got some curls to do, guys. We're going to do a handful of curls here. Let me grab my curl bar and then no, not this one. Don't feel like dealing with that. Let's grab this one. All right, we're in it to win it, guys. Cable curls tonight. I want to keep the arms in good working order between now and comp day on Saturday. So we're going to take it easy. We're just going to do some nice, smooth cable curls. Nothing too none too crazy, right? None too crazy. Y'all know how we do. Some nice, smooth cable curls, guys. Let me get you all a good angle, and then we'll get started. That'll be a decent angle. All right, let's get. Oh, there he goes. Boom. Y'all got him. Yeah, we're about a full day out. So it'll be Saturday morning, about 7 o'clock, 6 o'clock. I'll be weighing. I think it's 6:30. I weigh in. And then we'll be competing all day. So we'll be there till like 5. We'll be there till like 5. So let's grab this. We're gonna get 3 sets of 7 in here, guys. Let's go. Hold on, I'm gonna get the chat running on both screens here. Boom. I'm gonna try and live for comp day, guys. I said it the last time I had issues with doing it live because when you walk into the comp, there's usually a room that's separate for the lifters. So you have like the lifters area that they do their warm-ups, they eat, rest, all that stuff in that room. Now, what we typically run into as an issue is that room usually has like a wall that they either put up or is already there that blocks the platform from view until you walk out on the platform. So there's a big area that blocks everything. And that's so the crowd can't see all the lifters warming up. They're focused in on the platform itself. So getting a camera set up is hard. It's hard. Plus music is a problem. So I'm checking chat. Hold on, guys. Yeah, the whole block, Mary. All right, let's grab this. Oh, another set of 7, guys. Easy work, easy work. Yeah, my wife likes my beard. She's a big fan. The wife likes my beard. She's a big fan. Whew. I would say strength is more important than APM. Strength is always going to be more important. So more issue. Okay, so I can get around the blockage to some extent to record clips, but they're going to be clips, and you're probably not going to be able to hear much. The reason why is because they play music throughout the meet, so I'm going to have to, and I can't wear this lapel mic on the platform, so I'm going to have to change the sound to put it on YouTube because it'll be copyright issue. So it'll be a copyright. Yeah, no spam in the chat. I'm not sure it's not wrinkled. That's just how it sits. I weigh 175. I weigh 175. Oh, 100%, Bryn. Everybody forgets about that upper edge of the shower. It's always so dusty and nasty. Full 6 day a week. Full 6 day a week upper body, and I throw in legs nightly. Just a little bit of legs every night. So, yeah, it's all about, if I could get around the copyright problem, guys, I would, but I can't. Because the music's random, so I don't get to pick the music that's played, and other than when I'm specifically on the platform. So yeah, Jute Long, please. Jute Tiong, I don't know if I pronounced that right. Don't spam the chat. I appreciate it, but don't spam the chat. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good. I'm ready for comp. I'm ready for comp. Jacob's here. Jacob was here earlier, at least. Jacob was here earlier. He definitely talked. I seen him earlier. I don't know if he's still here, but he was. So let's get it. She's chilling at the house. I don't know. Doing her thing. She doesn't come here with me typically. She'll be in the chat later, most likely. She'll be in the chat later, most likely. All right. We got some shoulders to do, guys. I think I said we're going to do standing shoulder today. So we're going to do standing shoulder press today, and then we're going to do some dumbbells probably tomorrow. So let's get our standing shoulders in. Let's get our standing shoulders in. We got people from all over the place, Bryn, actually. People from, I had people from France in here before, all kinds of things. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I don't go upside down. No, I don't go upside down. Everybody wants to see me do a flip. I don't understand why. The lifting stream, I don't do flips. Not my gig. Not my gig. I'm gonna say this about flips, right? Name one time where you've ever seen someone do a flip and it be useful, like be more effective at something than just jumping over it in the first place. Flips are almost always more effort and less actual results. I feel like they're not useless. It could be a skill that gets used somewhere, but flips aren't like a super useful skill, I would say, outside of I can do a flip. I would say that's not good, Amber. No, that's not good. Hopefully you find a way to work with that. maybe some lifting. Lifting helps with that. I might be able to do a flip. I don't do flips, but I might be able to do one. Who knows? But I'm not going to. I can tell you that. I'm not a big fan of flips or upside down. It's not my gig. If you ever find yourself in a position where you need to do a flip or you're upside down, you've already messed up somewhere in the situation. All right? I don't plan on ever being so bad off in a situation that the only way out of it is to do a flip. All right? I challenge you guys to give me one situation where a flip's ever been like ideal. That's a specific sport, though. That's a specific. I'm talking about in any situation that the outside of the sport of doing flips. Gymnastics is like the one time where that comes in handy, and that is because you like to do flips. Talking about it, real life scenario. Where's a flip ever come in handy? Never, never, almost never. Probably once. There's probably been one time in human history a flip was necessary. What's going on now? Nah, you know what? I actually do someone that was part of that at one point, actually. She was a client of mine, actually, believe it or not. She was a client of mine. The Cirque du Soleil. She was a client of mine. I don't know if that's what it was, but she did similar work. I don't know if it was that specific thing, but they did similar work. Whew. We shoulder press that, DeMar. I don't know what to tell you. That's light work. That's like single arm row weight, DeMar. I don't know what to tell you. Whew. Is Ratty in here? There's no way Ratty came back, right? So Jay, you're able to actually remove these people for periods of time. If you put them in the timeout, you can actually set it up to 24 hours, like that. Now Hunter will be gone for 24 hours. Boom. Just like that. I didn't put Chase in there. No, not you, Chase. Hunter. Yeah, so you don't have to continuously remove the comments. You can just hit put timeout and you can set them for 24 hours and they can't come back. Yeah, if they're spamming consistently, like the first one, a minute is fine. We let everybody have a chance here, guys. We don't usually mute people on the first or second offense, and we let a lot slide. But Jay, if we have them constantly doing it, feel free. If it's like they keep coming back and being rude or disgusting or whatever else, put them in like a 30-minute, and if they come back and do it again, we throw them in a 24. It is what it is. The gulag is always open. Gulag is always open. How many reps or reps do you mean, Chase? It just depends what you're trying to accomplish. Chase, if you want to get heavy on your reps and build muscle, you know, then keep it under 7. Whatever's comfortable. If you're talking about wraps, I don't use any wrist wraps. People use wrist wraps if their wrists hurt, though. I see people that use wrist wraps and elbow sleeves. Elbow sleeves, if you're getting any kind of elbow impingement, it's probably a form issue. Same thing with your wrists. But if you're having issues with it, you can do wraps and sleeves until you feel comfortable. So, yeah, nothing over 7 for strength. Nothing over 7 for strength. Nah, the dog can't come into bed, Bryn. Dog has to sleep. They have his own bed. Reps, anything under 7 for strength for me. So, no, it's all good, Bryn. It's all good. Yeah, no pups in the bed. No pups in the bed. The cats will. I can't really do anything about the cats, but the dogs no go. The dogs no go. They gotta stay. They gotta stay on the floor. We've been lifting for a while, Cast. We've been lifting for a while. We're gonna keep lifting, but we take long rests. We got competition in 2 days. We're not trying to run through anything and mess up. So. I do, Xavier. I do remember you. Well, at least I remember your name if you're the same Xavier from before. I assume it's the same person. What's up? And for those of you who don't know, I do a lot of talking. I do talk a lot. I talk to the chat a lot. So if you're not into that, I'm sorry, but I do like talking to my chat. That's not going to change. There's plenty of streams out there where the people ignore their chat. You can go find one of those if you really don't want to talk to me, but I like talking to the people that come in here. Yeah, 2 days out, or well, really 1 day at this point, guys. We're not even 2 days out. It's 11:35, so we've got a little over 1 day left. A little over 24 hours. Yeah, just a tad over 24 hours. We're not going to use a belt for this, Lewis, no. Yeah, there's plenty. I challenge you, if you scroll the fitness portion of YouTube long enough, you'll find so many channels where people are just quiet and just lift. It's so weird to watch, in my opinion, when someone doesn't talk at all. I just don't like it. I feel like I like having the conversation. I don't know how else to say it. I like having the conversation. I think that's the whole idea, isn't it? Oh. If I was just going to record myself working out, I would just record it and post it. The whole point of streaming it so I can talk to you guys. All right, let's get it. Nice and easy. Let's add some more weight. That was 195. 195. We're going to go 205 next. 205. I mean, John, it's not really my gig, but I could give you some tips on that. So it's the same. So for the way to progress weight, even for higher repetition, is usually going to be the same issue, right? As it is for strength, just in a different approach to it. Figure out where you're having your problem when you start reaching, the max of your stamina, right? So with lifting for reps, if you get to rep number 13 and you find that like, oh, I'm having trouble getting out of the bottom at this point, then you need to work on your endurance out of the bottom. Identify what muscle groups are activating and which ones are not, doing the work you need. So let's say your glutes are giving up first. You may need to work on glute endurance. If your quads are giving up first, you need to work on your quads a little bit and just work targeted endurance movements for those muscle groups. And then that should help you move through those same blocks, right? So from 13 reps to 15 reps. And then when you have the same issue at 15 reps or 18 reps, identify if it's the same muscle group. If it is, work on it. If it's not, then work on that muscle group that's now the problem. It works that way for strength too. You always just got to identify your issue, what muscle isn't doing enough or isn't strong enough, and then you've got to target it, get it to where it needs to be, and then reapproach the weight. That's been my strategy for a long time. Wait, hold on. What's going on here? Why do we turn off those? What happened with the Bryn's comments? No, careful, Jay. Careful, Jay. Don't close the wrong comments. I want to be able to see those. You're all good, Bryn. That was accidental. That was accidental. I think I can fix it. Hold on. All right, I fixed it, I think. Those messages won't pop back up. Apologize, Brenna. Jay did it accidentally. All right, let's grab this. But Bryn is correct. I don't think they can keep you after your shift. Bryn is correct. Bryn is correct. So, but that's up to you to argue that. Obviously, you know your workplace. I can't give you advice on that, Chase. Yeah, it's all good, Jay. Just be a little slower on the trigger. We don't need to. When we got the obvious people spamming and stuff, small jokes and stuff in the chat, Jay, are super cool. Not an issue, or like people giving some general advice. We just want to watch out for spammers. That's what we want to target. People that are constantly spamming or saying, or very specific types of words we want to avoid as well. But you know what to look out for there, Jay. But it's a learning experience. Being a mod is a learning experience. You'll learn how to navigate it. So it's all good, Jay. It happens. Let's get it. Yep. Yeah. Obviously, that was accidental with Bryn. So I don't think that's the issue, Semtex. I don't think that's the issue. You weren't blocked, Bryn. He just deleted one of your messages. You're good, Jay. You're good. It's not a big deal. It's not a big deal. Even Bryn's not upset about it. I promise you're okay. I would let you know if I was upset or something. You're good, Jay. I promise. What's up, Beardy? Yeah, exactly, Grandma C, right? A full upper body, Xavier, 6 days a week. All right, let's grab this. This is 135, 185, 95, 205, 210. This is 210, guys. We're going to grab this real quick. Yeah, we're having a good time tonight. We're going to do some artwork on our bottle here in a second, by the way, guys. All right. Let's get it. Let's get it. Felt good? Felt good. That's the heaviest we're going tonight, David. Don't worry. I already planned for that. Whew. Yeah, heavy singles are always a fun time. And see, normally we would do a 225 almost every time. We at least go attempt a 225. We do it every time. We do a 225 every time we do standing shoulder, but we have comp in about 23 or 25 hours, actually 24 hours and 17 minutes ish. We'll be on comp day at that point. So somewhere in that ballpark, that'll be start of Saturday. Start of Saturday is all about comp because we'll be doing comp starting at like 6 in the morning. So I'll announce the start time. It's usually 8 that the actual lifting starts. It just depends on how long it takes to weigh everybody in. I appreciate it, Julia. The night before. So honestly, my sleep is usually trash the night before comp. Because normally before comp, I have to, I'm usually doing not necessarily a fast, but I'm not eating after a certain hour, and my body doesn't like that. So I do take, oh, you're talking to Beardy, yes. Okay, I take creatine, yes, you know that, but you know that, Gabriel. EST. We did not meet the clean shave goal. My wife was very happy we didn't meet the clean shave goal. Yeah, so usually let me finish answering that question. So I will get I'm going to try for 7 to 8 hours of sleep the night before. But generally I don't get a ton of sleep for the Saturday leading up to comp, or the night leading up to comp. So tomorrow night I'll probably sleep terribly. I usually do. So, I don't have everything planned. I usually kind of wing it after the first attempt. But remember, this is just push pull on this one, David. So bench, I think I'm going to open around 300. We'll see how I feel that morning. I usually like to open kind of light though. So usually I open at like 250-ish or no more than 250, get the first lift out of the way and just get a number on the board so I feel good. It gets the nerves off. It gets the adrenaline going. And then I usually jump to 315 and then I go for whatever my expected total or high number is for the day. So like last time I went for 250, 315, and then, or something along those lines. And then I jumped to like 335, something like that. But I usually base it on how I feel when I walk in. Usually based on how I feel when I walk in. I'll probably open at 300 and then we'll do either 315 or 325, somewhere in there. And then we'll do a bigger jump and we'll see what we got in the tank. And then deadlift, we usually open at 405. I think I'm gonna open at 405 on the deadlift. So. Let me grab my laptop real quick. There's a lot of really versatile cable machines out there. You're just looking for something that you can do most compound movements on. I wouldn't be able to give you the best advice on what machine is going to be the best because I don't tend to use a lot of those like all-in-one machines, but probably a bad idea, mathematics. So the first weight has to be decided at weigh-in, right? So when I weigh in, they'll be like, all right, what's your first attempt for da? What's your first attempt for da, right? So they'll ask me my first attempt on each lift. And once I've attempted my first attempt, I can't go down. You can go up, but you can't go down. So if you miss your first attempt, your opener, you got to either attempt it again at that weight, or you have to go up. You can't go down. So if for some reason your opener's not moving, you are stuck at that opener for the rest of the meet. You better get it because you'll be disqualified if you don't hit it. So your opener is super important. I am natty, yes. I've always been natty, always will be. I eat a lot of protein. I eat a lot of lean food. Is how I maintain my body fat percentage with a lot of calories burned. So, yep, whole milk, whole milk. I don't like increasing the handle length. I have a longer handle. If I wanted to go that route, I actually got one that's significantly longer than this one, but I like this range here. So I like this range. What's up, Ottoman? All right, let's grab this. Another set of 7 full brick. Let me actually get it so you guys can see what I'm doing. Hold on. Appreciate it, worldwide. Yep. All good? No music. YouTube doesn't like music on the lives. It's a copyright issue. No copyrighted music on the lives. And almost everything is copyrighted. So almost everything is copyrighted. And I'm not going to dig through a non-copyright copyright. I'm not going to do that while I'm streaming. So I appreciate it. I appreciate you like the channel. All right, let's grab this. We're gonna grab another set here, guys, and then it'll be time to do rear delts. Do we row yet? We didn't row yet. Did I skip something? I skipped rows, guys. We gotta do rows. We got rows tonight, and then we're gonna do rear delts. Yeah, well, we're gonna increase this here soon. We're gonna start doing single arm to make this a little bit more difficult. So we'll get there, though. We'll get there for sure. All right, let's go. Whew. All right. Workout live? What do you mean, Edward? I don't know. What do you mean? What do you mean? What is the purpose of this live? I'm working out. I'm working out. I don't understand your question. All right, we're gonna do let's do dumbbells. Let's do dumbbells. Okay, so that was the question. Yeah, it's a workout stream. Yeah, there's plenty of workout-minded individuals here. So if you like working out, this is a good place to be. No, we do teaching streams sometimes, Edward. Not teaching streams, but teach like videos on how to do form. They're kind of rare though. I have a lot already on the channel. I've gone through a lot of like the big compound movements and like done some full workout like tutorials, but typically this is just me powerlifting and prepping for my competitions. All right, let's grab this, guys. Let's grab this. Some comps have prizes, some don't. I mean, you have medals and trophies at every comp and plaques, bragging rights, records, and you get into the bigger comps that way. But the one we're going to is a local level meet, so it's kind of like a preparatory meet for other meets. So in order to get into the state championships, the regional championships, the nationals, internationals, all those kind of meets for your federations, you have to compete at the local level first every year. And you have to qualify for them throughout the year. Some of those really like bigger meets will have some prize money attached to it, but not all of them. Not all of them. Just depends on where you're competing, what federation. There's a lot of things. Yeah, if you're looking for tips, you can ask specific questions in the chat. I answer them sometimes, but not consistently answering all tip questions, just because it's a lot to break them down constantly. But we do try and answer a few, and then at the end of the stream, we answer as many questions as possible. So we're doing some rear delts, by the way, right now. Some rear delts. What's up, Lisa? What's up? I believe a singularity. I 100% believe it. Whew. My name's Chris. My name's Chris. Ooh, all right. Let's grab another one. Let's grab another one. Coach Chris, there you go. That's right. Not everybody's been here before. Some people are still coming in new. It's all right. If you're scrolling the list, I don't think it pops up my channel name. So I competed at the state championship last year, Jaden. I've never placed less than third, but I've only ever placed not first twice. So I have a second and a third place. And I think the rest are all first places. That might be correct. I have to go back and look. So I've competed often. What are you scared of, Jay? All right, let's grab the 70s. But yeah, I compete often. I've competed like 6 times so far. So if you're not feeling your biceps when curling, that's very uncommon. Either your form is incorrect, you're not doing enough weight, or you're not doing enough repetition. There's going to be a reason why you're not feeling your biceps. You should feel some tension in your bicep when curling. All right, let's grab this 70. Rear delts. Enjoy your cardio. Whew. All right, let's grab this. Set of 7. Yep. Whew. It's going good, Dr. Dre. How you been? No snowmobiles here. We don't get a lot of snow where I'm at. We get snow once a year usually. Once a year. What's up, RK? I think your question cut off. I didn't get your full question, I don't think. Or at least I didn't understand it. So No, I gathered, Martin. I gathered. Don't worry. I didn't take it offensively. By the way, that's a lot more difficult than it looks. I don't know if you guys saw, but I did a video. It's a challenge where you have to wait for your state to be called in a song. And it's usually a blinking challenge. But I did the single leg squat like this with a weight vest on and held it. And it's like 37 seconds on one leg. Tougher than it looks. Tougher than it looks. Full upper body, just a little bit of legs. It's tougher than it looks. It is. It doesn't look bad, but it's mostly right here at the base of your quad, in your knee. That's where that stability is coming from. If you can get into the position and stop yourself from wobbling, you're okay. But as soon as your knee starts to wobble, as soon as you let it go back and forth like that, that's where you're going to start running into your trouble. So I can still feel it right here in the base of the quad. So. This is a push-pull, Joe. We usually do all full power meets, but I do specialize in bench and deadlift, so we do a push-pull at the beginning of this year. And then the rest of the year will be all full power in order to qualify for all of our needed meets. But I also will be doing one bench-only competition this year, too. That'll be, I think, in Georgia. But that's the bench championship. So, hey, appreciate it, Lisa. Let's get you on the bottle. Let's get you on the bottle. That'll be the bench championship. So there'll be one bench only this year, too. Yeah, it's a tough movement. It's a tough movement. I've got some other challenges that I want to do. That one was a little silly, but I've got a couple other ones I want to do that are a little bit more intense. So I'm working on those, though. All right, let's get Lisa on the bottle. All right, we already filled the top. Lisa can have a front, across the cow's face here today. We're going to do some artwork at the end of the stream like usual, but we're going to save it for the end of the stream. Boom. Lisa's on the bottle for the night. We'll get some artwork done and some bubble letters later. But right now, just making sure I list everybody. I drink one of these during my workout every day. I drink 1.5 gallons of whole milk every day. Yeah, I drink one of these during the workout every day. This is legit. This is legit. Lisa, if you go to my community tab on my channel, go take a look at the photo over there. I just did a photo. There, it shows that I have all of these at my house. They're all on my end table by my bed. I sleep next to like 9 of these with your guys' names on them. And I saw someone ask about, I think it was David. David, did you ask about an eating challenge? We're going to be doing, we'll do another eating challenge at some point. Yeah, it's a lot of milk. I drink a lot of milk. About 3,600 calories in milk. That's a very interesting way of putting that, Martin. I drink a lot of dairy. Yes, I drink a lot of dairy. I'm not sure I'd use that verbiage in particular, Martin, but yes. A lot of calcium, a lot of protein, a lot of great fats, really good carbs. It's a great food. It's a great food. Dairy is good. Yeah, I don't know if I'd use that verbiage particular, Martin, but I get your point for sure. Let me grab this 100 and then we'll talk. Uh, 5,000 calories a day. Oh, CD's back to hate. He's a big fan. He just doesn't want to admit it. He's a big fan. He just doesn't want to admit it. 100. It's 100 pounds. 100 pounds. I don't know what CD said, but it got retracted instantly. So. Yeah, I'm definitely not lactose intolerant. I can tell you that. No, my position's great, Diesel. I appreciate it, though. She was asking how much the bell was. All right, don't get weird, spacecraft. Appreciate it. You're good, Jay. You're good. Just, you know, it was no big deal. I told you it wasn't a big deal. I'd let you know if it was a big deal, Jay. I promise I'd tell you if it was a big deal. We'll talk about it tonight, Jay, in the Discord. I'll give you like some like an outline of what we watch out for if you want. You just take it easy tonight, and I'll make sure that you feel comfortable. All right? No worries. We'll talk about it tonight. I don't know offhand. I'm gonna be honest. Yeah. Both are very important. Food is always. I will get out of bed for food, though. I will get out of bed if I'm hungry. So. Oh, can't take a jokes in the chat. I saw you chatting earlier, but I didn't say anything. Welcome back, boss. Welcome back. I'm not spacecraft. I am married. All right, let's grab this 100 again. Yeah. All right, spacecraft. So I'm going to do this thing, right? Spacecraft, if you don't calm down, I'm going to mute you. I don't want to, but I will. They are not fake weights, I promise. No, it's just because the camera's front facing. Yeah, you got the Discord link, right? Yeah, Space. That's last warning on the weird. I'm gonna be honest. Jay will snatch you up. Ooh. Appreciate it, Loaf. The ring thing. Someone asked if it's on the wrong hand. So it's mirrored. It's mirrored. So this is my left hand. This is my right hand. Left hand, right hand. So. But it's mirrored because it's a front-facing camera. But I can't see the chat very well if I have it the other way. So. I work out a lot. I burn a lot of calories, guys. So the reason why, so if I wasn't working in the fitness field full time, I probably wouldn't need 5,000 calories a day. Probably need like 4, right? To bulk at the rate that I'm currently bulking. But because I am constantly moving weight around, I move thousands of pounds a day for clients. Because I'm doing that, I eat more calories than the average person. So. I eat a lot. It's all about, it took time. You know, there was times when I would feel uncomfortable after eating, but. So there's times when I felt uncomfortable after eating. Yeah, you can get rid of CD if you want, Jay. It's easy peasy. I've already kicked him the other day. So I'm a full-time fitness coach, yes. Yeah, CD is a hater. He's been a hater for a while. He'll continue to be a hater. 175, I am 5'11". 5'11". Right now my bench is 350 pounds. That's usually the stats people ask for, so I kind of have it down pat. Hey, can't take a joke. I appreciate it. And you are correct. And we just got rid of them. Well, Jay got rid of them. $250 solid, Gabriel. $250 solid. I do handle nutrition. Yes, I am certified in nutrition as well. All right, let's grab this. It's actually a big part of my program. Everybody that works with me gets a nutrition program. I'm about results. And not that I won't train somebody that's not seeing results, but when people don't see results on my program, especially my in-person programming, I don't like take it personally, obviously, but I take it as a personal mission to get them their results because I'm doing something wrong. I should be able to motivate them to that point where they either do it the right way or I'm not talking to them about it enough. Something I'm not trying hard enough is how I feel when people don't see results on my program because the program works. So I usually take that personally and I push them that extra mile. Just about everybody I've trained has seen some results. You do have those ones that they don't make it all the way through the program. They lose motivation. They stop answering phone calls. That happens in the fitness field. But generally, I try and be push as much as possible without making people uncomfortable. But we see results. Nutrition's a big deal. So I wanted to make sure I was well educated on nutrition and how to help people see those results. Because that's going to be most of the difference, right? I think that was 7, 8. We'll just throw in another one just in case. That was the 90, by the way. So I went through ISSA because I wanted to do it online. I didn't want to go out for a test. But I've gotten other certifications since then. So nutrition, believe it or not, hold on. You guys want to, ISSA is who I did my search through. I've worked with some NASM coaches. They're really good usually. They're usually really good. I didn't want to do in-person testing because I have a family and a job that I had to take care of. So, believe it or not, guys, hold on. I'll go grab it. I'm going to show you guys something really cool. I'll be right back. So I'm going to cover up my personal information down here, obviously. But this is I'm going to cover up my personal information. But this is my glute certification. I'm a certified glute specialist. When I saw this certification, this class in particular, I was like, hey, I need to renew my certification. They're like, well, you're going to take a new class. And I was like, well, what do you have? And they're like, well, we have certified glute specialist. I was like, don't even talk anymore. I'm getting that class. I'm going to be a certified glute specialist. It is probably one of my most handy certifications. Everybody wants to work on their glutes. Everybody. So everybody wants to work on their glutes. I am certified in glutes. Guys, I know you can still hear me. I am currently precariously standing on a couple of rotating chairs while rehanging my certification. So if you hear a loud bang, and I don't get back up, you probably should like message somebody. No, I'm all right. I'm gonna be okay. All right, we got rows now, guys. We just did the 90s. Definitely not too late at night for exercise. I've never heard that before. Yeah, I've got a few different certifications: nutrition, the glute specialist certification, and of course my regular personal training certificate. So it can hurt for the first couple times you bulk. It's a lot of food. It can It can definitely be uncomfortable, especially when you sleep, but let's grab this. We're gonna grab the 95. Let's get these rows in. Whew. You're going on the milk jug. You're going on the milk jug. I'm going to give you a good big space can't take a joke. Don't worry. The milk jug is here today. In fact, I'll do it right now. I'll do it right now. Bulking, you put on weight, you put on muscle, and then you usually, if you want to, you cut afterwards. So bulking and cutting periods, you kind of go back and forth. So, but you'll bulk up for a little while, put on some muscle, put on some body weight, and then you cut back some of the fat, and you try and keep as much of the muscle as possible. So, all right, we're gonna get can't take a joke on the bottle. Where are we putting can't take a joke today? Let's make them a nutrition fact. Boom. Can't take a jokes in the bottle. And then we got to get Gabriel. I didn't think I put Gabriel on here yet. No, Gabriel's going to go on the bottle. Gabriel's going to go on the bottle. Give me a second. Let me get Gabriel on the bottle. All right, Gabriel, you're going to go. I would put you on the cap, Gabriel. We do a cap every night. But I don't think Gabriel's going to fit on that. So we're going to put you on the main portion of the bottle. We're going to put you on the main portion of the bottle, Gabriel. Gabriel's on the bottle. Just like that. Ignore my handwriting, guys. My handwriting is not amazing. My handwriting is not amazing. And we'll do some artwork for you guys later. I'll do some artwork for you guys at the end of the stream. Muscle memory does exist, yes. Did I do both arms? Did I do both arms? So if you've been, so I've always, this is how I learned it, and I 100% have seen it in action. It is easier to get back to a place that you've been than it is to find a place you've never been before, right? Same thing works with your muscle, right? If I have been to a point where I was at a certain level of fitness, it is easier for me to retrace that and get back to that point. Some of that still exists, right? Some of that muscle mass, some of that ability still exists, just not on the same level. You just have to rebuild it. Whereas, you know, if I've never been there before, it's a learning experience for the first time, right? I'm not doing everything perfectly, right? So. What's going on, Chase? I don't know what happened, Chase. I don't know what happened. Uh, 475 is my PR on the deadlift. We're actually going to deadlift after this set of rows, or after the next set of rows. Nice, easy rows. One more set of 75. All right, we're going to go 100. We're going to go 100 now, guys. Let's get this last set through so I can start deadlifting. So we got the 100 back in the hands. All right, let's get it. Ah. Right now we're rowing. We already did rear delts. That was the 3 sets before these 3. I don't usually measure my arms. I have no idea what they measure in at. I don't have any tape with me. So we've had a couple of I've had, not recently, but I've had a couple of spotters that I will tell you right now, I'd never have spot me again. Not the ones that were here, but I've had spotters in the past that I'll tell you. I had one, I came down to the chest for, I think it was a pause rep. I don't know what it was, but I was coming down and I touched chest. Before the bar even started to move, he was grabbing against the bar and trying to yank it off my chest. I was like, man, calm down. I was like, I'm not even pushing it. I was like, give me a second. And I thought maybe it was a one-off. Maybe he didn't understand what I was attempting to do. But then I got him like 3 days later as a spotter, thinking maybe, it won't be as bad the second time around. Nope, did the exact same thing. And I was like, all right, well, never grab you as a spotter again. I don't really have like a ballpark weight that I normally, like I was in the 75 kilo class. So I weighed 164.5 pounds for like a year. But I did that purposefully. So I wasn't really bullied, MS. I never got bullied. I understand you're trying to troll. It's not very good, but never really got bullied. I did pretty well in school. I did pretty well in school. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, I weigh 175 right now. That's not where I got my motivation, I assure you. Maybe it's not trolling, but it was just a weird question, I guess. That's fine, MS. I'll be 210 by the end of the year, Chase. No, I never bullied anybody. I feel like I was pretty, I mean, I don't know. I don't think I ever bullied anybody. I feel like I was pretty nice. I feel like I was a pretty nice person. I just like lifting things. I don't think they're the same person. I just like lifting things, MS. I just like lifting things. I've seen MS in the chat before. I just like lifting things. I'm gonna be right back, guys. I'm gonna take my lapel mic off. This might get a little loud. Hold on. I don't know how loud this is gonna get. I'm so sorry. It's a new mic. I don't know. You guys let me know if this is super loud. Real quietly. All right. Hopefully that wasn't super loud. I'll be right back, guys. We're back. We're back. What's going on in the chat? What's going on in the chat? What do we got going on? No cardio, no cardio. I'm getting your comments. Ken, take a joke. Hold on. I was gone for a second. I see what you're saying. I'm about to bring my laptop over though. No, you're not being blocked. I got you. I appreciate it, mess. I don't know what was going on while I was gone, but I'm back now. I'm back now. All right, I've got my chat up, guys. I've got my chat up. So I think he's rolling out, Jay. We're all good. We're all good. What are they always vascular? I usually get more vascular as we work out. I'm going to go to 220. I'll be at 220 by the end of the year. So what all we got going on in the chat, guys? I'm trying to keep up with everything, but I had to go use the restroom, so I missed some stuff. I'm sorry. What am I missing? I can see can't take a joke. I'm definitely gonna answer all the questions I missed. Why are you leaving, Jay? I got you. You're all good, Jay. What happened? I'm back, Jay. What's going on? You're good, Jay. I don't know what's going on. I promise you're all right. I promise you're all right. I don't know what I missed. I'm trying to figure it out. All right, I'll see you later, Jay. You're good, though. I don't know what happened, who bothered you, but I think we're just having some misunderstandings in the chat. We just got to calm it down and slow down a little bit. I appreciate the contribution, can't take a joke. But Jay, I don't think anything was meant to be bad. I didn't see anything that seemed directed. That's all right. Everybody just cool down a little bit. We'll be all right. We're going to do some deadlifts. Do some deadlifts. All right. I guess, so camera's here. Let me get this out of the rack, guys, and let's get started. So, I try and keep up with the chat the best I can, guys. I do. There's usually a lot going on. All right. Let's get this out of the rack, guys, and then we'll work from there. All right, we got our deadlift warm up right here in front of us. Let's go. Yep. Yeah, I must have missed it. Jay probably just needs to chill and take a break. That's all it is. It can be difficult being a mod in this chat. I'm gonna be honest. There's a lot going on. It's not an easy chat to try and moderate. So we get a lot of trolls. We get a lot of trolls. Won't be doing anything to failure. I don't know. He didn't specify. I'll talk to him later. I'll talk to him later and ask what's up. It's all good, guys. Get back to lifting at hand. You know, got to get that lifting in, guys. I take getting mods kind of a slow process. I plan on adding another mod soon, but Mossberg's already on the table for that. He has been for almost 2 months now. So I don't want to skip over him, you know. So I'll talk to him. I'm sure he's fine. I'm sure he's fine. I'm sure he's fine. So it's all good, guys. It's all good. We're going to stay lean. We're going to stay lean for sure. All right. Boom. 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 Mermaids are not real. How do you know mermaids aren't real? Have you swam the whole ocean? You don't know yet. Name every fish right now. All right, let's keep it pressing. Let's add another 45. Let's get a 315. We're gonna go 1 315, 1 405 tonight because we've got comp on Saturday. We're not gonna PR tonight, obviously. So lean bulking. So that's what I do. Lean bulking. 5,000 calories, 300 grams of protein is my lean bulk number. You got to figure out what your number. Lean bulking just means bulking slowly, right? Just putting on weight progressively and not trying to put on a ton of body fat. So eating really lean foods, adding really lean foods to your diet, and being just slightly in a surplus, 500 to 1,000 calorie surplus. That's solid work. Can't take a joke. How do you know, Martin? Have you ever met one? Have you ever met one? Yeah, you probably got more in the tank. You probably got more in the tank. A joke, you might be able to pull like 350 out the ground. You don't know. 350. 350. Got to get that 405 up. I'm all good, Con. I'm all good. I'm all set, Con. I'm going to skip on that. I'm going to skip on that. I do burn a lot of calories. So your stomach gets bigger, like it stretches as you eat. for that kind of food or that kind of calorie surplus for long enough. That's fair. That's fair. Form is important. Form is important. I won't say it's not important. Appreciate the contribution again, boss. Killing it. Big support tonight from Can't Take a Joke. He's always a big supporter, though. I think he's been on a few of our bottles. He was on the OG bottle, if I'm not mistaken. Ooh. So usually my breakfast. So before breakfast, I usually have about like a quarter to a third of a gallon of whole milk before I even eat breakfast in the morning. So I wake up, I put my son on the bus, and then I drink about like a third of a gallon, let's say a quarter gallon of whole milk before I lay back in the bed. Then when I get up for the day, I will, I have about 500 to 700 calories for breakfast. Usually a pound of Greek yogurt and some toast and some more whole milk. And then I will have, for lunch, usually have leftovers, whatever I had the night before. I have some more of that, or I have eggs. Like today I had boiled eggs and I had whole grain toast. I had a bowl of cereal this morning, granola, no added sugar, with whole milk. So it's basically just like flakes and like dried fruit and whole milk. I had a bowl of that with my yogurt. So I had about 2 servings of the Greek yogurt, so almost a pound. The bowl of cereal with the whole milk, coffee, all that stuff. So about 750 calories for breakfast, or for breakfast. And then lunch was probably like 400 or 500 by itself before the milk. And then your milk is going to add about another 210. So you're about 700-800 calories for each of those meals, somewhere in that ballpark. I don't know if that math makes sense. But I drink about 3,600 calories worth of whole milk a day by itself. So all right, let's grab this, guys. Let's grab this. All right, 315. Nice little 315 single, and then we'll do 405 for one, and then we'll play around with maybe some calisthenics for the night. We'll see how it feels. Maybe some machines. We might do some machines actually. All right. Easy money. What is Billy doing? What is Billy doing? Hey, Jay's taking care of everything. Look at that. Putting in the work. I appreciate it, Jay. You are appreciated here, Jay. I will assure you of that. I will assure you are appreciated here. Jay's taking care of us from the shadows. Don't worry. He's like Batman. He's like Batman. He saw the bat signal with the troll. He saw the troll and it was like a bat signal went up and Jay was like, I got this. I'll tell you what I saw that was crazy earlier today. I saw a video, I think it was Instagram I might have been on, I can't remember. But the lady had like her coffee and her cow was giving milk at the time, right? And she just put her coffee underneath the udder and got the milk and the coffee straight from the cow's udder. And I was like, you know what? I understand what you're doing here. Coffee's hot, you'll probably be fine. But it threw me off. I've never seen someone just toss their cup of coffee under the cow to get the milk for their coffee. I was like, you know what? As fresh as it gets, yeah. Fresh as it gets. I'm not one of the, I don't do raw milk personally. It's just I don't have access to raw milk other than like going to the store to purchase it. I mean, I could probably get some. It's just not in my thing right now. It's not in my daily daily items at the moment. Maybe in the future we'll try it. So I don't have an opinion on whether or not anybody should drink raw milk, right? I get it. Pasteurizing does kill a lot of bacteria. But it's just like washing eggs, you know. I don't like my eggs. I wash them, but my chickens, you know, they're at my house. Like I'm familiar with the bacteria that's in their coop. I eat their eggs all the time. It's unlikely that I'm going to get sick from my own chicken's eggs, right? But that's one of the reasons why you can't just go around selling your own eggs and stuff if you have chickens and stuff without like proper licensing and stuff to do that. You can, but your risk of other people contracting illness is higher than you. Just like with cows, if you drink from a cow your entire life or a certain farm, your stomach's going to be able to tolerate it better, from what I've gathered. I'm not an expert on this topic in particular. Than if you just go and get raw milk from a cow that you've never drank milk from. It's one of those things, like your gut bacteria isn't ready for it, if I gather correctly. But I'm not a unpasteurized milk expert. I don't pretend to be an unpasteurized milk expert. I drink pasteurized milk, so. And yes, it can harbor bacteria. What's up, Chris? Unpasteurized milk can harbor bacteria. All right, I'm going to grab the belt, guys, because it's time to grab 405. This will be our heaviest deadlift for the night. We're going to do 405 single, and then we'll re-rack it as well, because I don't feel like having to disassemble it from the ground. So I have no reason to trust unpasteurized milk over pasteurized milk. I've had no issues with my pasteurized milk. I get plenty of solid nutrition from it. I know some people say that the pasteurization process hurts the milk product, but I don't see it. I don't see it. So personally, I don't see the issue. I've been drinking pasteurized milk my whole life by the gallon. So I grew up on milk. Guys. A lot of people don't like drinking milk, but I grew up in a household where every meal you had a glass of milk. So my dad used to fill like one of those big steins, the glass steins like this big. He'd have that at his lunch with his sandwich. He'd just pour a like half a gallon stein of milk. 2%. We did 2% when I was a kid. I do whole now, but what is that emoji? That's pretty cool. I am getting by the way, guys, it's official. The wife is producing a milk emoji for us. She's producing a milk jug emoji for us. It's coming. It's in the works. We haven't decided if we want a jug of milk or if we want a glass of milk yet. So I'll leave that up to you guys. Jug or glass of milk emoji. Which one do you guys want? So, but the wife is producing a milk emoji for us. Mr. Cal. It's very creative, very creative. All right, let's grab this 405, guys. I've been chit-chatting and ignoring it. We're gonna make our own milk emoji. There is a milk emoji, but we're gonna make one for lifting purposes. It's gonna be lifting milk. There's gonna be different. Don't worry. I know that glass of milk exists, but this is like I don't know if we're gonna put hooey or something in it, but it's gonna be channel specific. We're getting us a jug of milk. Maybe that says I don't know. We'll figure it out. Maybe we'll say I'm 5'11", 175 on it. Nah, it's all good, Jay. No, I knew what was up. You're all good. It'd be like that sometimes. Got to chill for a minute, you know. This is a tough stream to moderate. There's a lot of trolls in here, right? So it's a tough stream to moderate. All right, let's grab this last deadlift of the night. Yep. And then we just farmers carried in. Whew, that makes it so much easier to unrack later. I don't know how big a moat is. I don't know how. Brittany's here, by the way. Brittany's here, by the way. But I don't know. I leave that stuff up to Brittany. I don't know how to do all that. My artwork doesn't extend past my bottle. All right. So, well, I know you'll make it work. I know you'll make it work. I believe in you and your artistic abilities. Can you get it to say, my name is Powerlifter Chris and I'm 175, 5'11"? Can you get all that in the emote? Right now, it is a little after midnight. It is almost 1 o'clock in the morning here. All right, let's get some machine work in, guys. My oldest son does work out 3 times a week with me. 3 times a week he comes in here and works out. Yes, I'm lifting in these are my lifting khakis. These are my lifting khakis. No, Brittany's in here. You're right, Lisa. Brittany's in here, but so is Beardy. So I do work out late often. I do work out late often. All right. We're going to do some quads, guys. Ratty is not here. Ratty is not here. Ratty will never show his face in stream again, I don't believe, higher. I stream every night. Ratty disappeared after I hit that lift last night. For those of you that weren't here, Ratty came in and said, you hit 350 right now, I'll give you $100. I hit 350 right off the back of that, like a set later, 2 sets later, rolled out super fast. Not a man of his word, unfortunately. I knew it was going to happen, though. It happens, higher. It does. It does. Have a good one. Can't take a joke. We'll be back on tomorrow. And then, of course, Saturday will be mostly clips on Saturday because I'm going to be at comp. We're going to FedEx a cow to Lisa. That would be impressed if you fit a cow in a FedEx. Is it like flat rate? If it fits, it ships. Yeah, probably not a male cow. Yeah, can the emoji say felt good, felt good? I'm a competitive power lifter. I'm a sponsored power lifter. I power lift competitively about 5 to 7 times a year. I do this for a living. So I wouldn't say it's recreational. I'm a full-time fitness coach as well. If we can get a felt good underneath the milk emoji, that will be top tier. Maybe on the jug. The one that I don't have to do, Chase. No, I would say squats are definitely my favorite. I'm not a big leg day guy, as you guys know, but I do legs every night. What's up, Shorts? No, we're not doing that, Billy. We're not doing that. All right, let's grab this. Another set of 7, full brick. Ah. All right, we got one more set here, guys, and then we're going to move on to the chat portion of this. Not going to do a ton of calisthenics tonight because I want to be prepped for Saturday. So around 1,200 right now. We're going to set that a little higher, though, potentially, come Saturday. So we compete Saturday. I've never been to Australia, no. All right, let's grab this last set here on the legs. Let's grab this last set on the legs here. So we just went up weight class wise, but all my competitions have been completed in the 75 kilo class. So I was 164.5 pounds up until this current comp we're going into now. And I'll be competing in whatever weight class I land in this year. I plan on going to 220 this year. So by the end of the year, we'll be competing in the heavyweight categories. So what's up, Pirated? Welcome back. Welcome back. Chickens are great. Chickens are top tier. Yeah, Bando Cap, I think there we go. It was retracted. Easy peasy. The stream did it for me. Appreciate the contribution, Lisa. That contribution looks like it was for Brittany. We're going to get some artwork on the bottle here in a minute. Let me get this last set in. I've been ignoring this last set for like 10 minutes now. Chickens are very good at escape. They will find the smallest hole in your setup, and they will work through it. They will work through it until they get out. Full brick for 3 sets of 7. Full brick for 3 sets of 7. Felt good. Oh. Nice, Drax. Good stuff. I don't really have a big opinion on the Trend Twins. I'm going to be honest. I don't know them that well. I'm glad Sam Sulik did, though. And he earned it. He earned it, in my opinion. I know some people were on the fence on whether or not he should have got it, or or whether or not he was, the right person. Not the right person, but should have gotten his pro card. Some people were really upset by it for some reason. I think he earned it. So. I'm coming back, guys. I'm coming back. All right, let me get this plugged in. You're definitely a Zoomer. You're definitely a Zoomer, Brittany. Sorry to inform you. I'm right at the millennial cutoff. To make money as a power lifter is tough. You're not going to usually do it through like meat money. You're not going to make a ton of money from competition specifically. You're going to find sponsors and stuff. It's tough. Most lifters that do it as a living are also coaches. That's typical. They work in the gym that they lift at, and that's where they make most of their money. But you can make money as a lifter. You just got to find ways to do it. Find ways to. No, Howard. Most lifters also coach. You guys like my laptop bag? This is where I carry all my stream equipment now. I'm like an official person. I almost do that. It's almost like I know what I'm doing almost. You can only wait. Did someone steal my image? That's Bando Kev, by the way. That's who that is. That's going to happen. Boom. Boom, that easy, guys. He has been reported for impersonation. He's been reported for impersonation. His account will get fixed real quick. Real quick. I am going to ban him permanently from the chat as well. Or as long as I can possibly ban him. I'll remove him. Have a good one, Chase. I did report him for impersonation. I did report him for impersonation. There's a specific report for that, and they take it pretty seriously from what I can tell. So I stream every day, Drax, yes. Yeah, Brittany, I would say the same if it wasn't for some of the things he says in the stream chat from time to time. He's not a good person to have impersonating you. If you're doing deadlift, you could do some pull work with it, like rows, curls, get some arms moving. Yeah, Bando says some wild things in our chat. He gets banned often, so. I appreciate it, Howard. You have a good one. Like every stream, every single stream, he gets banned. How to pick / find a weightlifting coach. Figure out what lifts you want to focus in on, and then look for coaches that specialize in that. Usually coaches will have a specialty. Like for me, when it comes to lifting, deadlift and bench are my specialties. I can coach you in squat, and I can make you a really strong squatter. But bench is where I specialize, deadlift as well. Usually depends on what you're trying to do. If you're trying to do Olympic weightlifting, look for someone that specializes in that. Usually they'll also be competitive in that sport as well. So if you find someone that's a competitive Olympic weightlifter that also coaches and you want to do Olympic weightlifting, usually you're going to get better results from that person. So that's how I would do it. All right, let's do some artwork. All right. So we've got, let's see who all we have on the bottle tonight. You ready? We got Bit Boy, we got Jay, Tony, Lisa, Gabriel, and Can't Take a Joke. So we're going to do some artwork. We got a little bit of space for artwork here. We got a little bit of space for artwork. All right. Yeah, no, yeah, 100%. Hank Hill's been rude. So. All right, let's get some artwork done, guys. What are we drawing tonight? Oh, got you. So when it comes to that kind of stuff, like resistance training, most coaches can teach it. But I would look for someone that specializes in mobility training. Usually that's going to be more their field when it comes to just like resistance bands or like cable resistance training, like general weightlifting, stuff like that. Non-competitive side, look for someone that specializes in like mobility training. That's usually going to be part of their specialties. So. You said I'll draw a turtle. I don't know if I'm going to be on the Draw Ninja Turtle. I'll draw a turtle. You want a turtle? I'm going to try and do it without looking up a picture of a turtle. I usually pull up a picture. Let's see what I got. We're getting this turtle done, guys. Hold on. Getting this turtle done. All right, let's see what the turtle looks like. Boom. Turtle. We got a turtle done, guys. Turtle. Turtle sandwich. Turtle, tortoise. It has a shell, all right? It has a shell. It has a shell. That was our goal, all right? Appreciate it. I thought it was pretty good. Did I miss something? Hold on, guys. 1 second. I'm checking some chat. I got to get back in the chat. I've been missing some chats. I was trying to draw a turtle. Hold on. Actually, my chat's stopping. Hold on. I'm trying to fix my chat. Give me a second. I can't see any chats right now. I appreciate it, Marie. I appreciate it. I'm just now getting filled in on my chats. It looks like I missed a lot. I don't always wear the khaki pants. I appreciate your support, Marie. How about cats? Turtle sandwich. I saw that. Bryce is here. What's up, Bryce? Elephant, Jay? Let's get an elephant. Let's get an elephant. Oh, Jay, I appreciate it. I appreciate it, Jay. All right, Jay wants an elephant. Believe it or not, I've drawn elephants before. Let's see where I have space to put an elephant tonight. We're going to have to put it on the bottom of the bottle, I think. I am going to use a reference for the elephant. Look, I just want to, I got to have an elephant in my brain, all right? Because I've got to draw a small elephant. All right, we'll put it right here next to the turtle. All right, I think I've just about got this elephant done. Elephant. I didn't have a lot of space. I didn't have a lot of space. What? What do you mean, ew? That's a good elephant. Hold on, it needs a mouth. I'm sorry. It needs a mouth. All right. Elephant. Her name is Kettlebell. Guys, that kitten that kitten's name is Kettlebell. Originally, I even negotiated it. I even worked around it a little bit, right? Originally the original name was creatine. The cat's original name was creatine, right? I was nice and was flexible and decided kettlebell was acceptable, right? They done changed it to pumpkin at some point. Its original name was creatine. That cat his name is creatine. Kettlebell is its nickname, and its third name is pumpkin. All right. Its original name was creatine. All right, do we want any more drawings on the bottle, guys? What do y'all want? What do y'all want on the bottle? We got time for one more drawing. What are we gonna draw? I have limited space, so it's probably gonna go on the bottom. An anteater? How would I draw an anteater? Why an anteater? That's not even a fun one to draw. All right. I'm using a reference. How am I supposed to draw an anteater? What? We're gonna do an anteater real quick, per Queen Brittany's request, right? So let's get an anteater on the bottom of this bottle. I don't know how to draw an anteater. Do I have a spot that's easier to draw on than the bottom of the bottle? It could do it here. Hold on. Anteater. She thinks she can stump me is what it is. She thinks she can stump me that I can't draw an anteater. I happen to be an anteater drawing expert, all right? I happen to be an anteater drawing expert. All right, we've got our anteater. We got our anteater here. Are you guys ready for the anteater? You guys ready for the anteater? All right, we got the anteater photo ready to go, or anteater picture. I mean, it's basically a photo at this point, right? All right. That is my, what do y'all think of my anteater? Top tier anteater. Right? It's a good anteater. Top tier anteater. I think I've run out of bottle space, guys. I think I've run out of bottle space. But I think it's that time, guys. It's time for me to go get some sleep, I think. It was a fun time, though, tonight, guys. It was a fun time. It was a fun time. Yeah, Jay, I know. But I gotta get proper sleep between now and competition day, Jay. We know competition's coming up. So we know competition's coming up, Jay. Those will be in short format, though, guys, or video format. I'm not sure exactly what I'm doing with that yet, but it's hard to stream from the comps. So, I appreciate you, Jay. You took care of a lot tonight. So it can get stressful in that chat for sure. So, all right. I'll see you guys tomorrow. We're still streaming tomorrow. We're 100%, Jay. 100%. But I will see you guys tomorrow, probably 10:30, just like tonight. What did you guys wait? Hold on. Before I go, what did you guys think of the lapel mic? Does the audio better tonight, or did you guys like it when I wasn't using the mic, or was there a big difference? You guys like the microphone, being able to hear me a little bit clearer, I guess, or do you guys like the audio prior? It's 1:17 a.m. So, you like the new mic? What about everybody else? How do we feel about the new mic? Yeah, I'm in South Carolina. New mic thumbs up, new mic thumb down. Martin, what are we talking about? It looks like the message got retracted. I don't know what's going on. Yes or no on the mic. Yes or no on the mic. Do we like mic? No like mic. Tonight I use the microphone for the whole stream. So how does the audio sound? I need to know, because tomorrow when I stream, I need to know if I'm bringing the mic back. Looks like we've got Jay likes it. Chase likes it. Bryce likes it. I'm going to listen back to it. I'll listen back to it. But it looks like I got 3 yeses for Mike. So, all right, guys. Y'all have a good one. I'll see you guys tomorrow around 10:30. I'm just outside Columbia. Jonathan. But all right, you guys have a good one. I'll see you guys tomorrow about 10:30.